an hour south of Nashville, Tennessee, at the concert hall here at our farm. The sun is going down and guitars are being tuned up. Join us for a half an hour of some of country music's greatest songwriters, stories, and songs here on Muletown In The Round.
Well, welcome to Muletown In The Round, y'all. How many of y'all been here before? So we got a bunch of first-timers here. Well, that's great. Well, I'll get things started here, and we'll just go around the block here. And so proud to have Shane Miner and Mo Pitney with me tonight. And I guess I could have tuned my guitar while I was telling that story.
That's all right.
It's country music. It'll be all right.
That's right.
So I was out bush hogging one day, and I was thinking about we have an influx of all these people coming into Tennessee. Well, there's a lot of people. We've got New Yorkers and Californians and New Jersey and Minnesota. We got all these people.
Right.
And I just thought, there's a lot of city people that are buying these huge tracts of land out in the country, you know. And I thought, and I ran through a pile of cow manure, and that sweet aroma wafted up. And I thought, well, I wonder what them city gals are going to do when that hits them.
That's a great question.
And I started fooling with this song, and
here we go.
Riding on the tractor.
Here we go.
So I took it in. I was writing with my buddy Jay Knowles the next day, and I said, "Man, listen to this thing I think about," and we wrote it, and it's called "I Kept Her in the Country Too Long." Well, I found her in the city. She was smart and she was pretty. Had her moving out here with me in time. And if we weren't loving, we were fishing or a hunting. She's the girl I thought I'd never find. But she would mention now and then how she was missing all her friends and hadn't getting no reception on her phone. I could tell it made her grumpy, but I'd laugh like it was funny. Guess I kept her in the country too long. Where I see the creeks and the deer and the clear blue sky. She saw the mud and the bugs in her life just flying by. And then one day I woke up and both her and my old truck were gone. Wasn't like she didn't love me, I just kept her in the country too long. Well, I guess I never noticed I'm a long way from the closest thing that you could even call a town. All we got's a tasty freezer, maybe it's the Mickey D's, but come to think of it, they closed it down. I know sometimes a woman needs a happy hour margarita, and that stuff they do in nail salons. I should have seen her leaving coming, how could I be such a dummy? Yes, I kept her in the country too long. Where I see the creeks and the deer and the clear blue sky. She saw the mud and the bugs in her life just flying by. And then one day I woke up and both her and my old truck were gone. It wasn't like she didn't love me, I just kept her in the country too long. Thinking now and looking back, there was a time she made a crack about my favorite Mo Pitney song. Our gravel road was getting bumpy, things were feeling kinda funky. Yes, I kept her in the country too long. The constant smell of cow manure was beginning to get to her. Guess I kept her in the country too long.
Wynn Varble.
Well, might as well start off with a barn burner.
You got to start off with a barn burner.
Give you a couple of cues.
Come join us here in Tennessee for a live TV taping of Muletown In The Round to be part of the studio audience and get up close and personal with the songwriters. New shows are taping the third Thursday of every month in 2024. Find out more at homesteadhall.com. The shows fill up fast, so get your tickets today.
Hi everyone, this is David with Azure. Here at Azure, we believe in healthy and abundant living. We are dedicated to supplying healthy and organic food for an abundant lifestyle for you and your family at a price that your family can afford. I would love to personally invite you to become a part of the Azure family, where you can create community around healthy food and healthy living.
Mr. Shane Miner, y'all.
It's so good to be here. Thank you. Thank you. You guys remember Dust on the Bottle, that song, David Lee Murphy? So, David's a friend of all of ours, and David kind of lives behind us on the other side. And one day I was writing with David. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, there is no dust on the bottle in the Murphy house, I can promise you. I know he's going to see this and start laughing.
Yeah, it don't last that long.
It don't last at all. I'm like, that song's a lie. You're a liar. No, I was just kidding. But David's a great guy, great writer. Just got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and awesome. But I was over at his house one morning, and he talks like he sings, which he's got so much swagger.
Yeah.
You know, and he's, think about, might be a little dust on the bottle. Hear that, right? Yeah. That's kind of how David talks, everybody. He talks just about like that right there, doesn't he?
He ain't making it up.
So I walked in, and it was early in the morning, and he was having coffee, and his hair was everywhere under that ball cap, flying out. Looked like he combed his hair with a firecracker that morning. And he looked at me, and he said, "Boy, I hope you got an idea." And so I go, "You know what, I actually do." And so I spit out the idea, and we ended up writing it. And he goes, "Boy, I really like this song, Shane. If I was still cutting records, I'd cut this song." I'm like, "Well, I wish you'd cut records again and cut the song." So, but he ended up sending it to Kenny Chesney. Any Kenny Chesney fans in the house? So yeah, this is the.
He's always dropping names, y'all. I'm telling you, one of the worst name droppers you'll ever be. Right?
Here we go. Well, I'm telling them the story.
I'm joking.
I know you are. I know you are.
I wish I had some names to drop.
All right. Hey, we've been around a long time. You're gonna have plenty of names. Yeah. So, anyways, this is what we came up with. Stressed out, running late, racing down the interstate, spill hot coffee down the front of my jeans. Work, pay the rent, money and my time spent. Not a minute left for me to be me. Been going like nothing can wait. Gotta get my priorities straight. I need to live a little, have some fun, take some time, waste it on number one. Find a girl that brings my world to a stop. Live a little, love a lot. Friday night, here we go, do a little dosey-do, kick back, have a laugh, catching my breath. Tell the band, slow it down, there she is, think I found, maybe Miss Wonderful I haven't met yet. Hit me like a wrecking ball. She's giving me a wake-up call. I need to live a little, have some fun, stayed on number one. Find a girl that brings my world to stop. Live a little, love a lot. Mo Pitney. Step back, smell the rock. Well, I sound like Chesney. Did you just hear that?
You did. I had to look up because I thought it maybe.
Did that not sound like him?
It sounded just like him. Do it again.
I gotta try it again.
Yeah.
Step back, smell the rose, feel the sand between my toes. Step out in the sun. I need to live a little, have some fun. Love you, Kenny. Take some time, wasted on number one. Find a girl that brings my world to stop. Live a little, love a lot. Live a little, love a lot.
Yeah.
What if you could learn how to grow your own food, raise chickens and milk cows, how to harvest, cook, can, and preserve, how to have babies at home and homeschool them as they grow, how to keep bees and start a flower garden, how to spin and weave wool, and even build, mostly, a more sustainable life. Here at our farm an hour south of Nashville, we're bringing together some of the most influential speakers, teachers, musicians, and icons for a 2-day event where you can learn not only how to grow your own food, but how to grow a life filled with meaning and purpose.
Mr. Mo Pitney, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all having fun yet? Isn't this a beautiful place on earth out here? Well, I fell in love with country music because I was a simple guy, and country music sang about the things that I love, which was guitars on the front porch, and rivers and mud, and weeping willow trees, and catfish. And I guess I didn't really realize how disorienting it would be to move to Nashville and be asked to sit in the middle of all that concrete and get inspired to write songs about front porches and rivers and mud and weeping willows and catfish. So after I kind of woke up, I realized I needed to go back where it all started, go hear from God, and maybe have something to say that you could bring back to town and remind everybody why we came there. I remember waking up early in the morning, grabbing my guitar and walking out on that creaking porch just to strum a few chords. I remember sitting down fishing in the river, baiting my hook with a chunk of chicken liver. If the fish didn't bite, still got to catch the moonlight. Feeling that soft, cool breeze, never felt more at peace. Don't you wish a town like this could feel a little more like that? Never heard a whippoorwill singing through the sure feels good to be up here singing about the life I found and how I had to slow things down. And maybe that's why I write my songs on the outskirts of town. When a good old boy meets the Broadway lights, all the smoke and the sparkle in the big skyline might make you think that you found your dream. But if you look for the truth and stop living for the money, you'll sneak back home and soak in how your honey's I love you sounds. Oh, and you'll write that down. Then you'll wanna sing it every night and shine a brighter kind of Broadway light. Don't you wish a town like this could feel a little more like that? A place where you can sing about dogs and kids running round out back. Yeah, it sure feels good to be up here singing about the light I found, trying to spread it all around. And maybe that's why I write my songs on the outskirts of town. Yeah, it sure feels good to be up here singing about the life I found, trying to spread it all around. And maybe that's why I write my songs on the outskirts of
Mo Pitney.
Mo Pitney. Thank you. Thank you.
I hate to follow that.
Sings that good.
Look that good.
Look that good.
I ain't hitting
Picks
on
a
him.
guitar. And you just want to slap him, really. You know?
There's an incredible company called Azure Standard. I've been having an incredible trip out here in Oregon, learning so much about it. This is a place where you can get so much of what you need with your food and know that it's coming from a truly organic and healthy place. They want families to be able to eat food as it's meant to be enjoyed. It's really amazing. You can go to azurestandard.com. I've been really blessed by what I've been learning, so check it out.
I'm going to try to do this song. I ain't done this song in like at least 10 or 15 years, but
This ought to be good.
yeah.
Huh?
It ought to be. It could be. It could be. This was my first radio hit, and
That's awesome.
it was by a guy named Sammy Kershaw.
Oh.
And I'll tell you something. I wrote this song by my little darling sitting over there, Martha White, and she. Hey, don't give her the big head now. I mean, my gosh. No, we had kind of talked about getting married and everything, and I don't know why my tuner ain't working.
With this?
But when you first go in and hear, I'd had some songs recorded before this, but
You want this?
no, I got it. When you why did that not sound right?
No, it sounds good.
That's like when somebody asks us if you want a breath mint.
Oh. I'll take one of those. No, when you write a song and you go in and hear somebody that you've heard on the radio for a long time sing your song, it's about the coolest thing. So we went over to Mercury Records, and Keith Stegall had cut the record, and I heard Sammy sing my song, and I mean I was kind of lukewarm on Sam. I thought he was great, you know, but I mean awesome. I wasn't. And after that, I was like, that's the coolest dude. But yeah.
You want a breath
All right.
mint?
Yeah. This song afforded me my first pickup truck that had air conditioning in it. This ain't hoops, and this ain't hopscotch, this ain't dodgeball in the sandlot, this ain't cards. It's our hearts we're dealing with now. Y'all don't remember that. No more games for me, girl, I'm fit to be tied down. I've lost it, love, got some bruises, but the heart that don't give up never really loses. Since I met you, it don't make sense to keep on playing around. No more games for me, girl, I'm fit to be tied down. Tie me down, wrap me up, and forever I found something sweet and surrendering now. Take me off of this merry-go-round, 'cause going round in circles has got me nowhere. But love like yours is really so rare, and I'm amazed at the treasure I finally found. Anyone can see you've got me fit to be tied down. Wrap me up, and forever I found something sweet and surrendering now. Take me off of this merry-go-round, 'cause this ain't hoops, and this ain't hopscotch, this ain't dodgeball in the sandlot. This ain't cards, it's our hearts we're dealing with now. Anyone can see you've got me fit to be tied down. Yeah, I'm on bended knee, 'cause I'm fit to be tied.
Wynn Varble.
Thank you, Lord, for giving me the word.
Buddy, that was awesome. That was great, Wynn.
Thank you, Shane.
So,
you need to get out more.
I do. You are correct.